Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to No I'm Not a Human, which has received a new update that adds a new ending, a new dream sequence, and some new guests that come to our door. So I'll specifically be showing the new ending, the new cutscene, and a few of the new guests and visitors that we encounter along the way. So this is one of the new guys, I think. Hey, I hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. Should I be worried? What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am and I'm not one of them. So you gonna let me in or not? Let's see about that. Thanks for letting me in, and we'll not make a big deal about how I look. I want you to try to be a visitor. Oops. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. So back at school they called me a leper. No one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up it'd stop, and it did. Mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. But now it's worse, because it's about survival. Of course my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. Never do visitor. Well, not visitor, maybe or maybe not, we'll see. Hey man, open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. Not some, what was the word? Freeloader. Just a total mess right now. Like hosting an A-lister and dive bar with no crowd control. Well, you look like you haven't slept in a week. What do you have on you? Nothing sketchy. Just a mini amp and a couple balls of water. I'll let you run the amp if you can actually shred. Heard they found a visitor nearby. Now they're checking everyone. Go by me as long as nobody freaks out. Come in. Thanks, man. I'm gonna crank some tunes down then. Hope that's cool. I can snag a guitar, I'll play you something. Or not, it's your call, man. Usually the daughter comes in by now, right? No, maybe not. I feel like I still have at least one visitor. Gotta test you, buddy. They label you a visitor just because of your skin. Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on now. Anyone doesn't look normal, it's a fair game. Females judge, jury, and executioner. Makes me wonder, were they actually the ones behind all this? I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? I think the visitors are real. You think it's true? If it's true, don't you think FEMA's acting strange? They say the visitors are a virus, but then why don't they ever explain how it spreads? It's not the first thing you do if you actually want to stop it. I don't know, maybe they're after some kind of cure. I've got this gut feeling, if I end up in one of their quarantine zones, something awful's gonna happen to me. Test you. Teeth. So I have a statement to make. It's female you should not be worried about. It's me. Shit, I don't wanna... Yeah, I'm not a visitor. Turns out to be a visitor. Okay, so that means I know everyone else is legit. Let's check out the never new guy. Man, that makes my axe. Daydreaming? Got myself counting who's still standing from the old crew. Back then, after every funeral, we'd plug in and shred, whether rotting in bed or getting wasted. One time I hammered the same riff 3 nights straight. Played till my fingers bled. Just me and my axe. No room for my brain to replay the face of the fucker who just kicked the bucket. Now it's the same shit day in and day out. Visitor, scorching sun, just another round of hell, bottoms up. Use tattoo. Hands. Got that one tattoo. Seems fine. Wild night. Ours got smashed and was wasted enough to grow a pair. Wait, maybe it wasn't a tattoo. Can't remember anymore. Is it hard without a guitar? Damn straight it is. Remember our kitchen jams, huh? Amp on a stool playing half vamps, neighbors would call the pigs. With each song, some fucker would add in memory of so-and-so, that's it. No crying, no bullshit. Better smash an old guitar than your own head. At least you can replace the former. Back then I really believed our sofa gigs would grow into something real. But the sea chewed us up faster than we could get ourselves together. Some motherfucker always overdosed or crashed their car. Shitty life, really. I'm heading out tomorrow night. Got somewhere I gotta go. Are you actually gonna leave? Interesting. Oh, this is a new person. Wow, you, have an interesting face. Good evening. Any chance you got room for one more? I don't really need much. What brought you here? I just finished college, but finding a job in my field's been tough. So I took some shifts at a little coffee shop. But after everything that's happened, people just stopped showing up and they made us all redundant. Guess those who landed gigs in nightclubs got lucky. Seems things actually turned out better for them. When times gets tough, people simply wish to tune it all out for a while. Be carefree for a moment. Just like when we were children. My landlord didn't want to rent to a fresh graduate with no steady income in the first place. So after all this started, he kicked me out. So it was my due to my lack of my employment. Moved his half-siblings in shortly after. Can't say I really blame him, but I hope you can see my side too. I hate being a burden on anyone, but when things get rough, you do what you can to survive. I'll try to be useful till I'm back on my feet, and I promise that someday I'll return the favor. Fine, come in. Thank you so much, but it seems there's someone here I had a problem with back at the coffee shop. Honestly, I don't think this one's on me. Don't take that long of your time. They won't feel comfortable sharing space with that cat lady. Actually, no, they're a visitor. I'll kick them out. Come in. What? Thank you. You didn't have to. Found another place if I needed to. I really appreciate your trust. Wait a minute, you knew the cat lady? That's a little sus. So you went somewhere last night? Yeah, hit up our old practice spot. Mowing the walls, wires loose, everything trashed. Turned on the metronome. Listened for a bit and nothing, just emptiness. Like my soul. What's the point of dreaming anymore? Rock and roll never dies? Huh. You know, man, even if the sun hadn't started frying us, something else would have got in the way. When I was a kid, I thought all the bad shit was already over. Nowhere to go but up. The recession, the war, it seemed like now we could actually live. Fuck how wrong I was. And you're also new. Creepy. Did you need something? You seem lost in thought. I was just thinking about a story from when I was little. About the bullfinches in the magic forest. Then a dragon came along. Burned everything, the nests, the birds, everything. See, they were equals in a way. Both had wings, shared the same sky. Everyone lived peacefully, shared in the forest's bounty. But the dragon's strength clouded his mind. He burned even that what he might have once loved. My father always maintained that there's a sleeping dragon inside each and every one of us. My sister and I never believed it. We just laugh. Dragons are huge, we'd say, and people so small. Then I grew up, and I finally understood. It's a shame you'll never know. But every now and then I wonder, will I be able to slay my own dragon, or will the temptation consume me? Interesting. Ah, yeah, you're a visitor. Man, I often get red from the heat. Cold compresses helped a lot, but it's hard to come by now. Hands. Yep. Got these when I was a child. Used to explore abandoned places and with some wire mesh on the floor. A friend of mine slipped off a cabinet and crashed right into my hands. Left this pattern for life, I guess. Oh, the scratch is new though. Something got nervous. Should I give you a FEMA notice? Okay, we'll just do it like that. What's in your mind? It hit me today. All my stories are warm-ups and fill-ins. They're in my own spotlight, probably never will. Do we know why I lied to you? I just wanted to pretend for a second that I actually made it. Said I went through hell and came out strong, but that's bullshit. I just hid like a kid under a blanket. When you pointed that gun at me, something collapsed. I killed my old self to be someone, and it turned out pathetic. Keep going like this and I'll end up like everyone else. With a stomach full of pills or a razor in a warm bath. I'm no visitor, just a burnout fucker who's off the break. If you're gonna shoot, oh screw it, man. I don't even give a damn anymore. Think about fairy tales again? Visitor? Yes, I remembered another tale today. The frozen city, place of tall walls and icy towers. They lived, never trusting one another for centuries. Felt like that's how it would always be. But then a traveling glassblower came along and little by little things began to change. He lined the streets with his lanterns, and he never missed a chance to say good morning to a neighbor. At first they laughed at him, but then little by little the ice in their hearts began to melt. It is nearly impossible to change everything overnight. The real change has to start within yourself. Light your own lantern, even when the world around you is dark. Mother God, rest her soul, always joked the moral was simple. If you wait for change, you'll die waiting. In the end, it's us who keeps this world alive. If we do not try, we've already lost. I try to hold on to kindness, to humanity, which you're not human, even when it hurts, hoping against hope it will show others the way. Mushroom. Eat the mushroom. Yeah, this is one of the new things they just added. I'm going down a tunnel. It is spinning. Mushrooms. There's a lot of mushroom themes in this game. Whoa. I think we're okay. What's for you having for today? There's still plenty of stories left to tell, about the dead rising and the lives of those left behind. About devil in human form, knocking on doors and asking questions till sunrise. When the crimson sun's wrath fell upon humanity, cursing their harvest and laying waste to their rivers. But there was one brave soul or a team of stout-hearted folk, or an entire nation who would save the world. Good always won. I want to believe that this will pass too. That there'll come a year, a day, a moment when all this ends, and our parents will be alive, and everyone will be able to do what they love, and... Forgive me, please. I got carried away. Taking a little time alone. An apple? Ate the apple sweet and sour at the same time. It wasn't like poison, was it? Cat, meow. This is a new one. Die. Hey, friend, mind if I crash you for a bit? Everyone else I've risen home or got tossed out or who knows what. I had a bunch of friends, you know? We stick together for this, but here I am. Used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. You got a bunch of angry people after you? No, they're not after me. After my ma. She was trying to protect me, never told me anything. Basically, I won't be a burden, and I'll tell you everything. Just let me in, friend. Since we're going for... This is like the final day, I don't want to let you in. It just wouldn't be a point anyways. Alright, friend, I get it. No hard feelings. Take care out there, yeah? We make it for this shit show. So no one else is coming tonight. I should board him up. Things are only gonna get worse from here, but I have to try. Just you and me, kitty. That's it. I survived, alone. It had to be this way. I did everything right. I did everything right. How many days have passed? How many hours? If someone had stayed, would anything have changed? If I had told my father how much I hated him, would I have found the strength to leave? Would she have been proud of what I did? The walls have fallen, there's no way out. But maybe there's no need to leave anymore. Maybe this is all that's left. It's a shame to die with all this anger boiling inside. At Father, and at myself, at everyone. No one helped my mother when she needed it most. He pushed her to the edge. My hands still shake when I think about looking through that window. My walls collapsed and now I lay in the rubble. I hated that house so much. Maybe losing it is a good thing. Everything is dust, yet somehow I feel freer. There was nothing left to remind me of my old life. I wish she could see this. Why do I feel so light now? That heaviness is gone, crumbled just like the walls. Gone. Alright, that was the new Alone ending. Which I think they probably created because a lot of people were just wiping out all their guests and visitors in the final day. Just to make sure that they got a good ending. So that's it for my video covering the update. So like I said, I think they did this because of a lot of people were doing endings where they were just wiping out everyone in their house at the end. Just because, like, there's no repercussions to doing that unless you kill too many, then you get a very specific ending. I think it's like 4 or so. And while it is a kind of ending that you would probably find actually kind of normally, it did add a bit more lore than some of the other more advanced endings as far as the stuff that was undertoned throughout the game about the protag and their relation to their parents, and the traumatic memories related to the house they're in, and what might have led them to being in this current state of like isolationism. But it also cements the fact that there is no happy ending in the game. It is just all bleak stuff or like very surreal endings at best. But yeah, outside of that, it is just essentially just a little more content for the game. I don't know if they'll add more updates after this. I wouldn't necessarily want to see them toy around with it too much. Like just keep adding endings and endings and endings and endings, or maybe like a happy ending I think would a little spoil the mood. And some of the actual complaints that people did have about the game, like I mean I did like the game, but some of the complaints that people had are not the things that you'd correct with just like a small update. They were like foundational pacing, strategical cores, and how you relate to like the guests and a little bit of the redundancy aspects. But yeah, aside from that, thank you all for watching me play the new update. I'll see you guys later and take it easy.